Hi everyone, Adarsh here. So today in this session we're gonna see how we can use Java 8 binary operators. So earlier in other videos we have discussed about unary operator, and in this section we're gonna discuss about Java 8 binary operator. So binary operator is something which takes two input parameters and do some operations on that, and then provide a output out of that operation. So binary operator is a functional interface which is in the java.util.function package, which extends from binary function interface, functional interface. So it is implemented with the generics, so any type of parameters it can accept. So I have done some pure sample coding, and I'm just give you a quick walkthrough of that how we can use a binary operator. So binary operator is I'm having a function known as binary operator, which takes a two string type parameters, and binary operator type, as well as on the binary operator it's gonna call apply function and pass the string, two input strings which we are accepting as a formal argument, and returning the same string type. So in the first approach what we have is we're gonna provide an implementation for binary operator. It means a binary operator is a functional interface, so we'll just implement it, create an object and override the apply function, and then give our business logic into that, and gonna call create an object, and then store the reference, and then call the binary operator method, passing two input variable as well as the instance of binary operator. So this become our first approach. This is prior to JDK8. Then we have a second approach where we have optimized this same approach. We instead of this we have used the anonymous classes here, so just to optimize it a little bit. So same function, we are just calling a function, passing two argument and passing anonymous implementation of the binary operator function interface, overriding the apply method, and provided our business logic here. So all these two things are before JDK8, but so that become our second approach. But in the third approach what we have done, we have used the JDK8 feature where we have called the binary operator function, we have passed the two input parameters, and we have used the lambda expression. So lambda expression, what we have done, we have just copy pasted this section. This is an essential business logic what we want, so we have just passed this as an argument with the lambda expression here. So that become our third approach. So further we optimize it little bit. We have removed this data type, curly braces, and return statement, and semicolon, and that become our fourth approach. But we cannot go further because we are accepting two parameters as a formal argument for the binary operator. So we cannot remove this bracket, otherwise it's a violation for lambda expression, so we cannot go for that. So these are the four type of approaches what we can have to use a binary operator here. So if I just execute this piece of code, output will be the same, there is no difference in the output, but the way of writing the code will be very different from prior to JDK8 and after JDK8, and that's how we can use a binary operator. So in the business logic what we have done, we have just concatenating the two inputs and getting a output out of that of the same type. If you see that I am getting a four responses, all are having the same output and same input, but the writing of the code is different. The lambda expression style and optimized lambda expression, and then before JDK8 with the implementation of binary operator in the class, then creating instance with the anonymous implementation and all. So that's how we can use the binary operator. So we have other type of binary operator like int binary operator, long binary operator, and double binary operator. So we're gonna see those implementation in the next coming example. So I'll be having continuation series of this video, so where you can understand about int binary operator, long binary operator, and double binary operator. So as I have discussed earlier that binary operator is inside the java.util.function, and it extends by functions where it accepts triple this thing. So this P stands for input as well as output, and it has min by and max by methods there. So it is implemented with the help of generics, but the other interfaces, other functional interfaces like in binary, long binary, and double binary does not implement with the generic because they are strictly coupled with the data types. So I'm gonna show you the demonstration of those type of operators also in my coming video. Till then, take care. Bye. Please share your feedback, thoughts, and subscribe my channel. Bye.